Aquarius, welcome to my channel, Love It or More. This is your February 2022 forecast for Sun, Moon and Rising. I think you'll be happy to know that Mercury is going direct around about the 3rd of February. So we have been in retrograde over most of January. And it kind of has been tricky. What that basically means is that information, technology, communications kind of get a little bit cross-wired, misinterpreted, misinformation, and technological devices do tend to play up. It's also really a time for kind of going back on things. So you tend to get people from the past returning back into your life, nostalgia, that sort of energy, and any unfinished business that needs to close up and tie off before we go direct again. So that's the energy we have been in, but we will be going back direct come that first week of February. Okay, so that is some good news for the collective, because things have been a bit like, oh, I want to jump forward, but we can't. Okay, we'll be doing the sound bowl for 20 seconds just to tune into the energy. Please be mindful that energies are non-gender specific. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And if this does resonate with you, please do like, subscribe and comment and share if you like. Right, so a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Okay, Aquarius, first to say, happy birthday! So this is where the sun is shining in your sign, nice and strong. We're going to be doing 3 piles. First your current energies, then that which is unseen to you, and then your outcome. And I will be taking jumpers out the pack. What is the current energy surrounding Aquarius, please, at this time? Or calling energy, thank you. Nice. Enlightenment. Really seeing the illumination, reaching higher. This also can be talking about spiritual ascension, connecting to the stars. When you connect to that open sky, the cosmos there, it brings clarity of things. Things become laser focused in your headspace, third eye and your heart. It's very nice. What is unseen to Aquarius for the month of February, please? What do they need to know for February, please? What is the challenge, obstacle, or that which is unseen for Aquarius? Two. Oh, 3, my good Lord, right? A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. And you're good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Good Lord, Aquarius. Okay, so you got full moons in 3 of the signs that are so supporting you right now. Okay? Whether you decide to go one way or another, win-win, so you're good. But so rather choose. So basically, if you knew, like that one card you get in this deck over here, if you knew you were supported, what would you choose? Okay, because either way you go, you're still going to win. So rather choose the one that you really want. Okay, it may not be so-called logical and conventional, but if it's what you want, know that a win-win forecast is outcome is forecast. Moving from that, obviously, take a practical approach to it. Once you've decided your impossible endeavor, your impossible dream, decide how to practically get there. It's all possible. If you can imagine it, then it can come into reality. And finally, that remembering that you are good enough and you deserve it. Okay? You deserve all the goodness. So if you're having any self-worth issues or self-doubt, self-esteem going a little bit low, find methods and tasks and activities that you can do at home to try and bring more self-love in and understand your value, putting your focus on your values rather than your lacks, the things that are not going so well from you. Take your focus away from that and then focus on the goodness, because that's going to help bring in more of that vibration. Okay, what's the outcome, please, for Aquarius for February 2022? What's the outcome? What do they need to know, please, for the end of February? No. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. Oh, very interesting. So it's like go, but then stop. I want to understand what that feels more about. That was a very strange one. So ultimately, you are going forward. Definitely, you need that practical plan, but there is going to be a bit of a delay. Enlightenment. Current energies, please. Thank you. Strength and High Priestess. Okay. So strength talks about courage, determination, finding that inner strength, motivation, and with that, intuition, with that High Priestess and enlightenment. So you are downloading information. There's lots of, I think, light codes that are being downloaded to humanity at the moment, and some of them, and some people are blocked to them, and some people are open to them. I feel like you are very open to it, especially if the sun is in your sign, because it's illuminating, very illuminating for you, picking up on loads of information. But it maybe take a little bit of courage to believe it, to believe that you're good enough to receive it. Yeah. Okay, what is what is unseen to Aquarius, please? Another 2 cards. Gee whiskers. Chariot and the Emperor. You look at that fire energy in that. Okay, so Chariot talks about driving forward with triumph, with victory, understanding your light and your shadow, and using what you know about yourself, about what your capabilities are, and putting them to practical, strategic, implementing action. Planning forward, planning. Okay, and driving forward with it. But why do they say wait? Outcome. Can we clarify, please, the outcome for Aquarius? If it has a Temperance card, it'd be funny. Another 2 cards. Yowzers. Okay. Tower, Hangman. Yes, remember Hangman? Wait. Okay, so there's something that's going to come crumbling down. Not necessarily a scary idea. It could be a nice surprise and causes you to wait and make sure that you see it from all angles before you progress. Okay? So yes, you are on the right track over here, but there's something unforeseen that's going to shake things up a little bit. And basically it's actually for your ultimate good, because perhaps you didn't see that part of the picture, that part of the plan. All right, so very important to carry on as if it's happening, but then be prepared for unexpected events and allow yourself, you can still have things in plan. I mean, the Emperor does plan ahead, right? He's strategic, but there is definitely something that's going to come up in February and cause you to sort of halt, and as an HALT, and really review it from all angles before you proceed. Okay. Current energies. Can we clarify both of these, please, for Aquarius? Judgment, making that decision. So the Judgment card is all about either Spirit making a judgment call for you, or you making that judgment call. Whatever that judgment, that decision is, that judgment, that understanding, things will never be the same again. Okay? Go a bit further And that's what you're picking up on intuitively. And that's where you're needing the strength to have the courage and the bravery to make that decision. And to understand that at a much deeper level and how that affects everything around you. Chariot and Emperor, please. Can we clarify? Thank you. Queen of Swords. Now that is your energy there. Queen of Swords could be someone else in your life or could be you. Whoever this person is, they are very forthcoming with their words. Okay? They don't beat around the bush. They say it how it is. So in one way, you could be invoking the Queen of Swords, which is actually your energy in a very strong position here, about speaking your truth, being your authentic self, and basically not giving a damn about what anyone thinks. Now, that doesn't mean that you be cruel with your words or say anything horrible. Speak with compassion, but whatever you do, make sure you don't falter or try and please anybody else. This is about you. If you're making a plan for the future here, knowing that it's all turning out right and you've got the Emperor and the Chariot in your favor here, what's the point of coloring it in any other way? Okay, so very positive. Really what I'm interested in is this. So what is this Tower all about, please? Can we clarify the Tower for Aquarius? I mean, I know Aquarius, it's been like December was full on. January, you were taking the lead. And now it's, you're on the right track and then something's stepping in your way. We've got the Star again, which is your card. Lovely, okay. Tower again, right? And the Hierophant. 3 major arcanas. So it feels in one side that your foundations are definitely crumbling. Now, the beauty of this is that it really looks like it is something that you've been hoping and dreaming for, okay? Actually wanting to do, to reach a sort of like a life-changing Hierophant moment of really kind of understanding, because we've got that enlightenment here and that High Priestess over here. I have to clarify further because they're major arcanas here. But whatever this Tower moment is, it may knock your socks off, but it is actually beautiful energy. It's actually in your favor. And it's giving you the Star card is all about health and healing and hope and faith for the future. But it's also about sometimes popularity, sometimes being a star. So it means that people are starting to look at you in a different way, okay? So if you're doing any sort of work that involves public speaking, especially if you're now harboring the Queen of Swords energy over here, very, very promising for you. And then we've got the Hierophant here, which can all either talk about that spiritual ascension or seeing a breaking up of a certain organization. I'm going to go further, but let's see the Hanged Man quickly, and then we can pull it all together. Why is a Hanged Man? Thank you. Queen of Cups, 8 of Wands, 6 of Swords. Right. So I would say that the Queen of Cups is really, this is a person who is very nurturing, very loving, tends to be a type of motherly energy, loving person, someone who's a good listener, who's very caring, okay? Also quite insightful, psychic, that. And then we've got the Ace of Wands where there's lots of fast action moving forward. And then we've got a 6 of Swords, so there's a move. So it seems to me like, now the 6 of Swords actually can be a physical move, but it is also a kind of metaphoric move in terms of she is mentally moving on to calmer waters from turbulent waters. She takes the lessons with her and she leaves the rest behind. And it's a full moon. Again, you've got all these full moons. Everything is coming to full completion for you, full culmination for you. Now, it may be that the weight is because someone else around you is leaving a situation, or it's a case of this Tower moment, which we're going to clarify further. This Tower moment is giving you a moment's pause to see, okay, well, I'm not going to react harshly to this Tower moment, and instead what it's done is it's allowed me to see my purpose, my path in a calmer more compassionate way, and I'm going to move away with ease. I'm going to move on with ease. I'm going to make things happen, embrace the Chariot, because all of this is over the course of February, right? So you use the energies as and when. It's not always a linear situation. The energies are still supporting you. But I do feel that then when you are ready to sort of move on, it's like you have to move on in your head before you can do it physically, if that makes sense. You've got the heart and you've got the head over here, and then you've got the passion, which actually makes it happen. But there's a calling to ensure that you don't impulsively drive off and react with this Tower moment, because if you start the month getting all those downloads and you're getting access to this information, you're making that judgment call and you're like, okay, I know what I'm doing, and then you're moving on to, okay, I'm going to work on my self-worth, I know the tools that work for me, I'm going to plan ahead, and then you feel like you're on this beautiful like trajectory, and then all of a sudden something happens in the way, and you're like, it makes you want, it tempts you to want to fast track this plan forward and kind of go, oh God, I got to hurry up because this is all, you know, coming up in my face. Yes, it's all exploding around me. But it's saying, no, keep that, hold that. But this is just something else that you need to ensure that you deal with so that you can move forward gracefully. So it's very interesting. Aquarius, you are getting it these past couple of months, I just have to say. Okay. Let's go. What do you want hope and healing for, or starting for? Can we clarify the star card, please? Thank you. Healing from the things in the past that did not go according to plan. Okay, he is very upset. It's quite a heavy card. Feeling regret for the past. The things that you invested in spilt. It didn't go, but he is a little concerned about the past. He's not quite sure about the future yet. He's not ready to turn around yet. The star says that you will be getting healing from that. You're going to be getting healing from the things that in the past. This is betrayals, losses, basic major healing. It feels like it's going to hit you as well, but there is a future awaiting you on the other side. There's Two of Cups, that he represents a future which he's not seeing at the moment. The Tower, please. What is this Tower moment? Can we clarify the Tower? And please don't give me a Tower again. Thank you. Okay, we've got 3 cards here. Working hard, waiting for the future, the Sun, 3 of Pentacles. You got the 3 of Wands. You got the 2 of Swords, 3 of Swords. I keep saying swords, wands. Why do I keep saying swords? 2 of Swords would be the decision needing to be made. See, this is a delay card as well, a waiting card, waiting for your ship to come in. And this one is also kind of looking onto the horizon with the globe in his hand, perhaps even thinking about world travel, immigration, all that sort of thing. But again, there's a waiting sensation towards that. And so what's crumbling around you is all the things that you've worked towards, okay? And feeling like you've been waiting and waiting and waiting. But in that waiting, you have been progressing as well, because you move from the 2 to the 3. Okay, so the 2 sometimes is like a bit of duality or polarity, and kind of trying to bridge 2 things together. Once you move on to the 3, he's by himself, and he's now waiting. He is now ready to take that step forward, because it's a 3, it's a catalyst, that creativity. So this Tower moment that you wished for, like I said earlier, is still there, but it just means that some of the stuff that you've been working hard towards from the past is now kind of null and void, death card in the bottom of the deck. So that's transformation. Okay, so this is huge transformation. The fact that we got 3 major arcanas under the Tower tells me, particularly because the sun is in your sign, and we got Judgment, which is also a major arcana here. Guys, this is big for you. This is a big transformation. Big transformation. Okay, Hierophant, please. Anything for the Hierophant, please? I want to see whether this is more of the societal kind of organizations or more of the spiritual side of things. Thank you. This is more of the spiritual side of things. It's like just when you think that things are all kind of crumbling apart. Remember, when I say crumbling apart, it doesn't mean to say it's bad. It just means you didn't see it coming, okay? But funny enough, you actually wished for it. You wanted it to come in because you knew that you would get healing and resolve out of it, okay? But it's like you have to deal with that before you can implement the plan. Now with the Hanged Man, I want to find out this Queen of Cups here, please. Why is the Queen of Cups? Thank you. Page of Swords. Yeah. Anything else, please? You may have to have a little delay because of communication coming through about someone you care about. Thank you. The Moon, yeah. So it could be that another aspect of the Tower moment is that you kind of don't know where you stand because there might be a loved one who is, you get news of a loved one who doesn't know, how do I put this, has a lot of uncertainty around them, okay? And with that uncertainty, it makes you feel that you want to be their pillar of support, their rock during this time, okay? But what I do see is that once you figure that out from that aspect, then it actually is the thing that propels you forward faster. So, and if it's your energy of embracing that heart space, because we've got the Knight of Cups with the Queen of Cups over there, then whatever information is coming through to you makes things a little discorded. Discorded, is that even a word? Discord? Discord, I think that is a word. Discorded, not in alignment, let's just say that. And it enables you to sort of try and make sure, and then tells you to with the Hanged Man over there that you've got to look at it from many different perspectives, and then you can drive forward. Last, I'm just going to have a look at this Judgment card here, please. What's the Judgment card here for, please? Thank you. Strength again. Strength. Okay. So, making that decision, that judgment call for your future in that enlightenment is going to be a challenge because you're pulling on energy from that makes you feel uncomfortable because it's really going outside your comfort zone, okay? So it's going to take a lot of courage, a lot of bravery, a lot of determination to either make the judgment or to tell the rest about what you've decided to do. So very interesting, Aquarius. So quite a lot of high drama, gotta admit. But because of all these major arcanas, because of the time of the year this is, and because of these 3 full moons, this is like major for you. So it's bound to put you out of your depth a little bit. But you're sorted. This is all for the better, all for the better. And you've got really positive cards over here. So it feels like the previous 2 months that have been quite challenging have kind of perked you up and built you up to deal with this. So very exciting, actually, if not a little challenging, but you know, you've got it. Your cards keep coming up and showing up in this. Anyway, that's all I have for you. I hope it resonated. I hope it helped. If it did, please like, subscribe, comment, and share, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.